Hello there and welcome. How's it going? This is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Welcome to the Ask and Be Inspired affiliate marketing live stream, designed to help you get unstuck, produce results, and achieve time freedom, even if you're brand new. Having lingering thoughts of doubt about this industry, perhaps you're involved with an affiliate marketing business opportunity right now, but you just can't seem to make it work for you. And those thoughts of doubt are causing you to be on the verge of quitting this business altogether to do something else. If this sounds like you right now, you're going through what a majority go through when they get started in this industry. And unfortunately, 80% of those people tend to just quit completely and move on to something else. Now, if you believe this business can work for you, I want you to stick around till the very end. I'm going to share with you a story which I feel you can relate to. So let me talk about Kay. Now, who is Kay? Kay was a woman that I met at a live marketing event all the way back to 2018. This was right around the time when I got started back up with affiliate marketing, and I attended my first ever live marketing event in Scottsdale, Arizona. This was the first time in my entire life that I got to travel out of state. I never got to travel out of state until that time. That time I was about 22, 23 years old. So this was my first time ever being out of state. When I got to Scottsdale, Arizona for the live marketing event, I met a ton of exciting people over there, including my coaches and mentors who I've been communicating with over the internet for a couple of years during that time period. And one of the people that I got to meet at that live marketing event was a woman named Kay. Now, Kay is somebody that is a couple years older than me, so we're about the same age, and we were both hyped up and excited to be promoting our first ever affiliate marketing business opportunity. Heck, we even got to share the stage together and dance like there's no tomorrow. Anyways, so the whole weekend goes by. The value's been given at the live marketing event, and everybody is so pumped up. Everybody is excited. They have a lot of energy, and they see the possibilities that lie ahead. And when it was time to go home, I parted ways with Kay, and I told her that we'll be in touch. And so we were both on our way back home. And mind you, she was actually living in California. Now, I don't know if she still lives there, but she was actually living in the same state that I was living in, that I'm living in. And so when we got back home and it was time to take action, and when my coaches and mentors said to get an accountability partner for business, she was the first one that I had in mind. And when I contacted her, I noticed that she acted totally and completely different. Now, I didn't know what was going on. And so I wanted to get her attention because I remember she said that she was serious about building this business, but her actions were telling a very different story. And when I finally got a hold of her, she was telling me that she's feeling discouraged right now. She feels like she cannot market this business, and her friends and family are not supporting her. Because that was getting her down so much, she decided to quit and not build this business. She quit too soon before she started seeing any kind of results happen, before any momentum started picking up. Now, let me share with you something that Myron Golden said. He said, "Don't quit too soon before it starts working. Work is work. Let the work on you." Now, if you see something that is not working, it's either working for you or it's working on you. If it's working for you, that means you're producing the results. You're starting to become successful. Now, if it's working on you, it's shaping you into the kind of person for whom it can work. So don't get discouraged if you're taking action right now in your business and you're seeing that it's not working out. You're not seeing results happen. But you got to keep in mind something. If you've only been doing it for a month, what gives? Why would you expect that you want results to happen within a month? It doesn't work like that. It could take you months, it could take you a few years before you really start to gain momentum and to really start seeing the results. Now, this all ties into becoming the individual that is deserving of that success. Let the work on you so you can become the individual for whom it can work. Unfortunately, a lot of people in this industry tend to quit too soon before things start working for them. Don't be one of those people. In fact, for me, I was almost on the verge of quitting myself back in 2017. It was after 6 months I got started with my first affiliate marketing business opportunity. And going into 2017, that was right around the time that I went unemployed. And I felt like because I had no money coming in, there was no way I could make this business work for me. And I took a year-long hiatus because of it. Now, that year-long hiatus got me thinking about a lot of things. And I thought about it. I thought about what life would be like if I had quit building this business. And I told myself, you know what? I started this. Why not see it all the way through to the finish? You know that if you go back to community college, well, actually not community college, but if you go continue on to a four-year university, you're going to be in at least $30,000 in student debt at minimum. And you're going to be living what the majority of people spend the rest of their lives doing. And that's working somewhere that they don't love and being piled up with debts and bills that seem like it's never ending and never having a moment of happiness in your life. I didn't want that for myself. So I made it my determination and my commitment to see it all the way through to the finish, to be successful in this business. And you want to know something? Because I made that commitment, because I never quit, now I'm starting to see the level of results that I've been working so hard for. Yeah, it might not be much as of right now, but it's getting the momentum going. I'm seeing my first $20 residual coming in from social media, and that's from free traffic. I didn't have to pay for that. And that's exciting. I know $20 a month is not much for most people, but that's my $20. And I earned that because I didn't quit. And so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to continue to scale my business. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue scaling my business. So if it's not working for you right now, I want you to know that if you stay consistent with it, if you don't quit, if you stay consistent and see it all the way through to the finish, what you're going to find is you're going to reach success. You're going to become the individual for whom it can work for. And that's important to drive home, because if you're on the verge of quitting right now and you're not seeing results because of that, then why would you want to stop? You're a lot closer than you think. You're one step closer away from success. You're 3 feet away from gold. Don't discourage yourself. Don't quit too soon because you reached a breaking point where you couldn't be patient with it and you couldn't push yourself to continue going. Don't be one of those people that ends up as an expose, as a has-been marketer. Be the kind of individual that in the face of adversity, you never quit. You never gave up. And you let the work that you were doing, let it work on you so that you can become the individual for whom it can work. You became a much better, improved version of yourself that is deserving of success. Are you following me here? You become the kind of individual that is deserving of success. If it's not working for you right now, let it work on you. And when you let it work on you, you become the individual for whom it can work, and just sit back and let the results fly in. Okay, so I'll be here taking questions on this next segment right now. I had some questions that came in prior to this live stream. I'm going to go ahead and start answering those questions. John asked, how do I focus on my business? Eliminate all distractions. Why a lot of people are not successful with their business right now is because there's too many distractions, particularly with technology. We get bombarded with so many ads, so many unrelated posts, so many YouTube shorts, TikTok videos that have nothing to do with our business. And because we get inundated with this kind of stuff, this causes us to lose focus and we become confused. And the things that we were going to focus on, the things that we were going to do, we don't end up doing them. I know I can speak from experience because when I stare at my phone, or if I'm on the computer for a long time looking at something that's not related to business, and I'm just checking out what other people got going on, or perhaps I'm just messing around and just looking at a bunch of things that have nothing to do with business, what happens? When you think 10 minutes is going to become 10 minutes, 10 minutes ends up becoming 1 hour or 2 hours gone. And then when you look up at the time, you realize, oh crap, I spent 2 hours looking at this stuff when I told myself it was going to be only for 10 minutes. So if you really want to hone in your focus on your business, make sure to eliminate all distractions. Don't be hooked on things that have nothing to do with your business. If you say you're going to do something, like say you're going to do videos, or you're going to post on social media, you're going to write your emails, block out the time for it, don't have any distractions, and just take action on the things you know are going to help produce results in your business. Grace asks, any advice on how I can map out my business action plan? The way you can map out your business action plan is you can use two things. Number one, use a whiteboard. So how I would use a whiteboard is you want to just go from Monday to Sunday or however way you want to do it. And for each day, you're going to write down what action step are you going to take in your business. Are you going to be taking one day to write out all your emails? Are you going to be taking one day to write out all your social media content? Or could it be that you're going to take one day to focus on creating videos? Whatever it might be, make sure you write it down on the whiteboard, right? What you're going to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on and so forth. Rinse and repeat that every single week, and you're going to find that you're going to be on top of your business. You're going to be more closer to where you want to be. And another thing is you can use a content journal as well. So let's say it's a new week, right? And you want to focus on what you're going to be doing for that week as far as content is concerned. Okay, so On Monday, what kind of content are you going to put out for Facebook? On Tuesday, what kind of email are you going to send out to your list? On Friday, what kind of video are you going to be shooting and what's the topic going to be? So in your content journal, you want to write down what you're going to be posting, what video you're going to be creating, what email you're going to be writing about. And when you use the whiteboard and you use a content journal, that's going to help you stay on top of things for your business so you can be closer to where you want to be. Donald asks, what advice can you give to someone having challenges with tech problems? So this is a common thing that I hear in the affiliate marketing industry is people struggling with tech problems. Well, to solve that, here's what I got for you. If you go look below this video, I'll have a resource in which you can join my free Facebook group, the Digital Marketing Warriors. And in that group, I have a resource which can help you overcome any tech hurdle challenges so that way there's no excuse. And another way you can approach your challenges with tech is you got to stop making that your excuse not to market. Don't let it be that one thing that deters you from marketing. I see way too many people say that they have tech problems and they let that freeze them in their tracks. They let that become the very thing that makes them stand in the circle. Don't be one of those people. You can overcome the tech challenges, but that's not really the one that's holding you back. It could be that you simply don't know what to do for your business. Or it could be that you don't want to get out of your own way and you want to keep making excuses for why you don't want to market your business. And that's why you hold on to things like, oh, I'm having tech issues. You don't want to do that to yourself. Look at the underlying factor behind why you say, oh, I'm having tech challenges. Could it be a mindset thing? Or could it be that there's a simple thing in business that you don't know how to do? Explore that more so that you can get marketing and you can start becoming successful. Genesis asks, I'm getting frustrated. Nobody wants to join my business and it's discouraging me. What do I do? I remember I was in your place way back when I first got started in messaging people and seeing if there was a need for my business or not. I was met with a lot of resistance. I was met with some real nasty kind of responses like, oh, you don't have anything that I already have and you got nothing. Oh, who's going to want to listen to you? You're a joke. And I got a lot of mean, nasty kind of replies. And you know what that did to me in the very beginning? It made me not want to message people because I felt like I got rejected. And what I learned from Jeffrey Combs is it's not so much that people reject you. Sometimes people are not interested in connecting with you, or they're just not simply interested in your offer. But don't take it personal. A lot of times people take it personal when they get rejected. Like, let's say, for example, in Messenger. And with my case, when I was getting rejected by other people, you got to keep in mind that not everybody is for you, and that's okay. It's okay that there's going to be people out there that you're going to talk to that are going to be real nasty. They're going to be complete jackasses, for a blunt way of putting it. But there are those out there who are looking for answers to their problems, and they're going to be willing to join you for whatever it is that you sell. But first, you got to have that human to human interaction, and you got to find out if whoever you're talking to has a need for whatever product or service you're selling. That's how you're going to get leads. That's how you're going to close sales. That's how I did it. I managed to get my first about $300 on social media because I followed this formula. I was able to generate a few leads and I was able to convert those leads into sales. But that was all because I mastered the art of asking and I continue to build this skill set. So, mind you, I'm still working on sharpening this skill set and I'm continuing to go forward. I'm continuing to get better at my craft. But, Genesis, what you want to do when you're faced with situations like this in which you're feeling frustrated and you're seeing that nobody wants to join your business, well, you got to ask yourself something. First of all, you got to look at the way that you're talking to people. Are you going straight into the pitch or are you having a human to human conversation first? Are you having a mindset issue? Are you expecting everybody that you talk to join your business? Because if you're having that mindset trouble, then you got to get out of it. In fact, what I recommend that you do is don't hard sell to people. Don't outright pitch to them, or don't be making it obvious that you're desperate to make that sale. Focus on having that human to human interaction. And I promise you that if you do just that, you're going to be surprised at how people will talk their way into your business when you ask the right questions. And remember, even when you follow all of this, as Jeffrey Combs puts it, you can't win them all. It's okay that not everybody is for you. What you want to do is keep going and master the art of asking so that you can get better at asking better questions, having better conversations that lead to them becoming a lead and thus them being closed into a sale. Madison asks, as someone who is new to affiliate marketing, what is the number one determining factor for your success? The number one determining factor for your success is your mindset. Now, isn't that surprising? I remember when I got started with this industry, when I learned that mindset is the most important factor in determining your success. What goes on between your two ears matters the most. At first, I didn't really have a clue what that meant. I thought to myself, well, what does that mean? And it wasn't until I started working on personal development and I started going through the challenges and the obstacles, I started noticing how important mindset is. Because as I look back on my journey, I realized over the course of 7 years I've been in this industry, I realized why I wasn't having success. It was because of my mindset. Because I was having a hard time getting that corrected. And that's why I wasn't taking action as much as I could have been. And that's why I wasn't exuding confidence in my ability to do something, because it all stemmed back from my upbringing and my mindset. So I can't begin to stress enough that when it comes to this business, when it comes to this industry, what goes on in your head really matters, because that will determine if you're really going to do the work and be successful, or if you're going to be just one of those complainers who keep complaining and who keep chasing after the next best thing, and you're going to be failing that way. Mindset matters most. Spend every day or however often that you can to work on your mindset. It's so important. Read books that are going to teach you something about how to get over a mindset challenge. Watch a video, listen to podcast. But whatever you do, always feed your mind like it's your baby. If you don't nourish it, it's not going to grow. Okay, so if you have any more questions, I'll be around just for a moment. And if there are no more questions, I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, I don't see any more questions coming in. I trust you got a ton of value out of this live stream. And if you did, I invite you to join me on the journey of achieving time freedom, especially if you're brand new to the affiliate marketing industry. Simply grab my free beginner's cheat sheet for affiliate marketing report by looking for the link below this video and let me know how I can be of service to you on your journey to business success. I'll gladly point you in the right direction. With that said, this is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining me in for this live stream. Have an amazing day wherever you may be, whatever time zone that you're watching this from, and I'll see you on the next one very soon. Take care and all the absolute best.